Right, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to the ladies update. And I used to do this coin update some while ago, and now all of a sudden there's buzz around the coin, and it's just moving up. All of a sudden this thing is actually pumping. Just when we thought it's going to zero, or maybe it's just going to go to death, we saw this thing absolutely taking off. Meme coins are actually, or I may say, shit coins are moving up, but everything is pumping, and I'm pumping them. Okay, if you have a coin that you desperately want it to pump, you desperately want your coin to move to the moon, I am actually in the mood of pumping everything, and I'm going to grant your wish. So maybe you have SHIB, maybe you have Dodge, maybe you want ladies to go to the moon. Write in the comment the name of that coin and like this video, because I'm gonna take all these coins to the moon this time around. You deserve to be rich, man. Come on. So thing is, I kind of see that people may say this was a huge cup and handle, something like that. But what I notice about ladies, which led me to make this video, is that you have already broken above here and you never really back tested whatsoever. Okay, so you had your first resistance and went down, you had another resistance and you went down, and now you've actually pumped up and you're moving to the upside. So what I saw is that there's a technical target that probably is coming in. And by the way, from this little bit of a rounded bottom, because these are known as rounded bottom right there, so I think you pretty much went to the target for that rounded bottom. But there's another target pending for this one as well. Okay, this one, right, this mini version has already been met, but this bigger one still is pending, and I'm going to show you where exactly you go. So for this bottom, this rounded bottom here, when we started pumping back in February, has actually moved up nearly 649%, so nearly 6x. Okay, which still doesn't. I don't see the sign of stopping just yet. And what I'm talking about is, if you take the top to bottom now and you place it up here, it actually looks like the target is up to, what is this, 122,629 area, because you're sitting at 35,000 and we kind of can expect 122,000. So from there, we probably are looking for 232% push to the upside. So further 2 to 3x, I guess, for Miladies. And that's pretty much it for this video. The invalidation of this thing, because I'm looking at on the daily time frame, is that if we ever see Miladies coming down here to maybe 7566, if it does come down and make it down right here, this is going to be really, really, really bad. Okay, it's going to destroy this whole pattern. So if it ever happens, I may say that who knows, we can actually even go for the rug pull, worst case scenario, of course, which I'm not saying it's going to happen, but uh, you know finger crossed if it never happens. Now there's one more thing that, before I close the video, there's this certain behavior that I've actually noticed about this coin. Number one is you made a three white soldiers continuation and you made a sideways movement. Do you see this bearish candle? So people are going to open up short position, and instead of actually dumping it down, all they did is the next candle that they printed out was a green candle. Okay, so this happened twice. So you have a green and a red, which actually is a bearish harami candle, and this is bearish. And instead of actually dumping it, they pushed it up, and then you made it again, and then they pushed it up. So today can be the very same, which also means you can actually have an opportunity of buying again, because if this pattern, if this sequence kind of repeat itself, then we may see another green, isn't it? Right? You did it here, you did it there, and it looks like this is still another repetition of that thing. So on the lower time frame, how does that look? Let's actually check on the 1 hour time frame. So here it is. Okay, it's almost like you are making in a trend line. Okay, so we're gonna actually push this from there to there and from here to here. All right, so we may actually say, given that you're kind of making this channel, let's actually also drop another trend line here. Yes, it's actually a channel. So we can actually say it's safe to kind of enter here with a stop loss down, which actually is a risk of 12%. And the scenario is that you continue up to this upper trend line and you may have another 57% move to the upside. Hope this makes sense, and this looks actually pretty perfect on the 1 hour time frame. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.